To see if streaming works with it genuinely blows up.
It just blows up in our face. Technically, we are live. Be mindful of your language.
Oh, yep, you're right.
I don't want to get banned now. Then we all lose a job, maybe.
Yep.
Who knows? Cartman.
It's singles Cartman out.
It's so funny. It's so. It's just Cartman.
Turn Cartman. Oh my god. Let me hello to Umark. I cannot pronounce that name. Apologies. I realize y'all can't even see the stream chat. Hold, I need to actually let me switch the screen.
You know, now me, I'm built different, and I have the stream open up on my YouTube.
Yeah, but you can't see Cat as it goes off, so I'm just gonna change it from this. There we go. Y'all get to see this. Y'all get to see all the layout.
Oh wow, we get to like look at it and like
not do anything else.
All
right, I need to. Does the URL even work now?
It blows up. Or you make that jump.
It blows up. Oh, it's better if I use the actual the link that the YouTube provides me, huh?
Yeah, or you'll die.
There it is.
People hostage.
It's working, guys. Look, oh my god, yeah.
Oh, it's working.
It's working.
Welcome to the Emerald channel. Today we're going to be talking about.
Hey!
My.
You don't get to plug your shit. This is me.
To be fair, I didn't plug anything.
Oh wow! And here I was, out of the goodness of my heart, about to advertise to my personal server for your Q&A. I see how it is. So we have to only accommodate you, Benji, but
God.
we don't get to have any sort of promo. I get it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
it is just for
my
me.
comic EXE jam, and it's just like it really hurts to know that you just don't care about. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Kenny, can you?
It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. You got this.
God, y'all are so emotional. This is about me we're talking about. Come on, wipe them tears.
You're so emotional. This is about me.
God.
Not you.
This is about me we're talking about here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, the OBS YouTube live control panel just actually sucks. I can't do anything.
Maybe you should do something about it. I don't know.
Alright. I guess, maybe.
Oh. I'm so joyous. I feel nothing but laughter.
I'm trying to. We're having like another in between down moment because now I have to advertise midstream the thing we're doing.
Yeah, guys. For everybody who's already here,
sound off.
Just like this.
Sound off. Yeah.
Here, you know what? Let's get the ball moving. Can you start rapping?
No.
That's just not his forte.
Okay, well.
That's just not.
Hey, you don't know that. I just can't freestyle on the spot. Okay?
The thing we know Emerald for, by the way.
Wow! Wow! What's that supposed to mean, Benji?
He comes up to us late at night, calls us, or submits an audio thing, and he's just.
Oh wait,
based on-
actually, you're so right. Never mind.
What did you think I meant, Kenny?
Yeah,
Go
eat it
on.
With a fork. Yeah.
When have I ever done any stupid things like go over to y'all and just start rapping like out of nowhere? Like that's stupid. Like
You
why would I just start
literally
rapping?
told us to put in your mixtape in the stream playlist before we started.
No.
You have to
I don't
send.
even
You have
be
to
rapping.
send. You gotta send
I
me the
don't even be
mixtape,
rapping.
bro.
I don't even be rapping.
I don't
Y'all
even.
be capping.
Oh my god.
Everybody knows that I be snacking. Okay, okay.
All right.
Oh!
I don't even know what's going on in chat. Hello. You could
You could say
possibly.
this was quite a.
Oh my god. So, mods? No, kidding.
I just got a,
I don't have any mods.
I just got a, I
It's
just
just
got a
funny.
call from. I just got a call from Sav. I think we're gonna like. I'm gonna take this. and
Kenny.
put you, but
What?
Kenny,
What?
I saw that face.
What do you mean?
You don't. That's oh my god.
What do you mean?
I can't with you, bro. I can't. I just
What did I
can't.
do?
You know, you didn't do anything. It's fine. You know, it's. Stop that. Also, hi, Jen. Hi. Anyone else coming in?
Hello, everyone popping into the stream. Hello.
Slowly but surely, we're getting populated. We're getting
Slowly,
infested.
They will begin to make their ways out of the walls.
I still can't believe we're okay with calling us or yo are we okay with
Yeah.
the jam crew? I just made that up just on the spot. There was no thought
oh,
behind that.
yeah. You know, like
I mean,
like in Steven
yeah.
Universe where they call it like Steven and Connie, they call each other jam buds. That's what I imagined it like. You know.
Do you want us to fuse like a Steven Universe bit?
What would that even be like? The
I have no idea.
buds?
We'd be the most multicultural
That's
being in
nice.
the known to man.
we should. You're right. You're right. We could say it all.
Cartman.
Okay, Cartman.
Bro
God
thinks-
forbid I don't want to be rude and like hack into the mic because I'm coughing.
Is that what it is when you press mute?
Yes, that's the mute. That's
Oh
the mute.
my god.
That's actually beautiful.
I can't with you. And now we wait. As you know, Twitter likes to just homie on the algorithm.
Hey, you know, the Twitter algorithm suck. I only got like hit tweets from like talking about Death Battle.
Hit tweets talking about Death Battle. I haven't
And you're
watched
all, like,
I haven't watched a single bit of Death Battle in ages.
you should do so. It's pretty good.
No, I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
Dude,
Well, you know, well,
wow.
I get it.
No consideration. Just
Alright.
yeah, I'm good.
No, yeah, no.
no, you know, I
Was
just don't like fun.
good. I'm alive.
Code.
Oh,
Oh, it's code.
Yo, yo, yo.
I
What's
have-
good,
hold on.
everybody?
I have to do an impromptu thing. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, wrong one. Oh boy.
Oh, you guys are on Twitch. Okay.
Am I?
YouTube.
Whoa.
We are on the YouTube.
On
No,
the
we're not.
YouTube?
we're on YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, man. This sushi's so good. Oh,
Can
man.
I have some?
I threw in a code in the thing.
Yo.
Oh, then let me see. Yo.
I got like
I
a tempura roll with some ginger and I think the spicy crab.
You know, I think Cartman is too small. I think it's a crime that he's so tiny.
well, I could make the whole thing bigger like this, but it's just,
Oh my god!
it's gonna start covering up everything else, which it's fine. What
Yeah.
Everyone knows where I am on everywhere else. It's fine. Or I could probably just do this. Just have you on top of here. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Awesome.
We're like nestled together, and we're like.
Yeah. Oh my god, cuddle pile.
I don't.
All right. I'm kidding.
This is your team. This is your team.
Yeah,
you congregated us together. This is your team here, Benji.
This is my jam crew.
This is the jam.
This is the jam crew.
Yeah, we're like a bunch.
Hey.
We're like a bunch of fruits and sugar. That really is jam. Get it?
Oh. Ooh.
Well,
I made talking sprites for Kenny. You can see on the stream that he's not using.
Hey! You guys said you wanted Cartman. I can very easily change.
whoa.
I didn't have enough time. I didn't have
transform. Yeah.
I didn't have enough time to make more for the others. I will in due time if we do this more often.
We should do this more often, actually. I think this would be fun.
Just
Not even just like EXE jam stuff solely. Like, I think we should just do EXE related streams. Like, do you know how fun that would be actually if we all just like?
Yeah, and then that would be more promo to the jam.
Yeah.
And
That's
to
true.
everyone's work too. Like, we could sometimes do streams where like we all like do maybe like a work call or something and just stream it just for shits and giggles. Just
You know what?
wing it.
Impromptu code. Start reading story 1.
Okay, the okay, so I want to clarify real quick to everyone on stream. I have a sad announcement. I'm rewriting the shit out of story 1 again.
We're doing it all over again.
I'm doing it all over again. But so you know what? I'm gonna spoil the shit out of what was supposed to happen. Fuck it. So, originally there was gonna be this character.
Sorry,
So,
Chip,
here's
you
the
got
thing.
muted.
Okay, so here's the thing. Sonic, the Zone Cop, and this character I made, who is the Sally.exe equivalent, the Green Knight, was supposed to appear in Story 1, but now I've just decided I'm just gonna move them because I kind of realized I cluttered up the fucking book. So now it's just gonna strictly be just I Spy versus Sally, and no, here's a secret boss. No. I'm kind of realizing, what not to do as a writer. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we all grow and change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, pretty much the whole gist is just it was a really shitty mystery book. So I'm just gonna. It feels like okay. Here's what I actually have to do. You know. Here's what I actually gotta do. Here's how to make it more focused. But yeah, that's just. That's what's going on with story 1. I'm still drawing some of the sketches. I just got to adjust a bit, but otherwise that's about it.
Hell yeah.
That's about it, guys. See ya.
Yeah, that's about it.
Alright,
That's the entire street.
That's the entire stream dedicated to Code Trilogy and I Spy.
I just got
Psych.
done reading one of what I think is the coolest novels that I have seen come out online recently. It's relating to the media known as creepypasta or Sonic.exe. You know, the type of horror with Sonic the Hedgehog having ketchup under his eyes and his teeth are really sharp and he tries to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna gotcha." You know, those videos where they call those scary characters at 3 a.m. and they're gonna
Like, I could go on.
Just do
I
do
cannot
it.
believe
Just-
that Cartman is actually
Voice critical.
It's actually voice critical. It's actually
Moist squiddical.
I know.
Moist
Like
Cart-
I was going like, what the fuck? Moist critical.
This is supposed to be a Q&A stream. Where are my questions at? No kidding.
As all the questions. If you guys like ask them like cool enough, we'll do absolutely nothing but answer it. But like we'll tell you that it was cool. You know.
So
We
not
have a
from this
Q&A.
point. This was supposed to be a live Q&A session, but I at this
It
point,
says Q&A in big bold letters.
yeah.
Like in the biggest
Wow.
boldest letters you've ever seen in your life.
This is the Q&A of all time. Okay.
I can do the
Hold on,
YouTube
I'm
thing and have like red. Hold on. I know what to do. Where's my drawing glove? I can.
Obligatory first question. How is everyone?
Never mind. I got water. I'm good.
Thanks, man. Obligatory first question. I see. We're doing all right.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I'm hashtag
Emerald, there's
chilling.
someone in chat who knows you.
I'm
No.
still alive.
No. Oh, what's up?
Still alive. That's what I can say.
I'm hashtag chilling. You already know I'm the GOAT. Yo.
Why are we killing Emerald? That's a good question. You know, we need like.
Why are we killing me?
We
I
need.
didn't do
We need.
it.
I just apologies, guys. I had to step away. I know you missed me.
Oh, Carmen. This is a breath of fresh air seeing you again. It's just.
I know. It's just so awesome whenever I show back up. I know. I'm sorry that I was gone for so long. I'll make sure that it'll never happen again. Okay? It'll never happen again.
I'm doing the YouTube thing with the red circle and arrows. Hold on.
Also, I missed the first question. I'm sorry, but now that I'm back, how is everyone? I'm good. Thumbs up emoji.
Mhm.
Pretty good. Because I got some sushi. It's
Oh.
so good. It's a tempura roll. It's really good. I missed this so much. Oh man.
Our,
There was also another question.
what's our favorite part to see come to this reality, this chapter? I can finally draw backgrounds. Kind of. I don't like the way they look.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. They
I-
look fantastic.
I wanted to.
Pretty good background.
The whole point was to. I say we were going to Spring Yard Zone. That was a lie. We're at the outskirts cities. You know that I should pull up the sprite if I want to be really specific. But there's like a cityscape in the background in like Spring Yard Zone, and that's where everything took place in. And so it gave me a lot of creative freedom to just like draw a cityscape that's just demolished by everything that had happened. And so I tried doing that. I could do way better now. I hope anyway. If I do it again, I feel like for what it was, it served its purpose. But you know, I wish it was more extravagant and more like detailed, because I feel like, God, I wanted to have it feel more grounded than what y'all were able to see. But you know, I can't control everything, or I can't control my skill level at that moment. Literally every time I draw a chapter, it's just whenever my skill point.
Happy birthday.
Let me
someone's birthday
let me
in the
move
chat.
my air
Happy birthday.
conditioning. It's getting hot in here already.
I agree.
It should not be hot in February, mind you. I think that's wrong.
Well,
It's
welcome to
genuinely
Texas and
evil.
welcome to global warming.
Yeah.
Dog,
ooh.
I'm in Montana and it's still fucking hot up here. It's in the 40s.
We'll get another question. How many arcs does this comic have? Officially, 3. 3 is just a
We're
nice.
still in the first one, right?
Yeah, we're still in the first one.
Mhm.
We have it. I have it separated to spoil what's to come. This first arc is dedicated to Agent X. I had like cute names for this stuff. Let me see if I can pull them up. They're not really entirely accurate to like what is to come, because a lot of this came from the old roadmap that has been changing every so slightly. But let me pull up the old roadmap, and I had cute little names for this stuff.
Good luck in the mines.
Whoa.
What? Oh, I guess I only named one of them if I'm looking back at this. Let's see. So the first arc we were going to be on was called Little Planet of the West, because everything took place on West Island, and Little Planet was getting involved because obviously we see Starved in Furnace, so Little Planet shows up. I also had this really old map. Let me see if I can pull that up of what EXE Jam, like the world, was going to look like. This is no longer accurate. I think I mentioned this before in ages ago, but let me see if I can find it again. It's this shit. This is really old. Where is it? Where's my stuff? That's Dolphin. That's Dolphin. That is not what I want. But yeah, officially, there's 3 arcs. The first one takes place on West Island, the first island from Sonic 1, with Little Planet somehow stapled together in this coupled together mess of the EXE Jam in the reality that's in. And so it's gonna be fun revisiting some old Sonic 1 stuff that I get to draw. It's gonna be fun. And the second two, I had I had names. My mind's all over the place, and I have no coffee in me.
Whoa.
I should get coffee in me. I need coffee.
Yeah.
It feels my blood. Where's this man?
I don't even drink coffee, but like I feel like I need it.
Yeah, okay. I pull it up on stream. This is really old. I scribbled this together ages ago, when chapter 1 was like a thing, and then everything else came after chapter 1 because I didn't expect y'all to like EXE Jam. I thought EXE Jam was kind of chopped.
I thought it was kind of gas. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, yeah, shit. I always thought it was cool from the beginning. Like, the fuck you mean?
What are the
I mean, it's literally just an EXE crossover. I mean, like, that's still pretty cool.
I mean,
it's a jam.
Yeah, but you know, I'm not the first one with this idea. Cough, cough. Sonic Execution. I love you. I love you guys working on Execution. Please post more. I need more fuel for my inspiration. But
I've never heard of it.
That actually transitions to another question that someone asked. Actually, quick question: what are some of your inspos for EXE Jam?
My inspirations? I can't really. I don't think I had any inspirations. I think the only main one was just to be like continuing off the idea I had for like the original EXE wallpapers that I did. I don't know if anyone in chat remembers those days when I made the first Sonic Jam wallpapers. There was a lot of celebration, or it was supposed to be like a celebration of Sonic.exe coming back, at least like in the online space again, just getting its popularity back. But let me see if I still have them. They should still be in my computer. I just don't know where they are. Okay, yeah. So I found. I don't know if anyone remembers this old wallpaper that I did. This was the first step into making EXE Jam, the concept art, if you will, before I made the actual concept page later on, which would look like this. That's Inkstock, guys. Y'all like the way he looks? I didn't. I still don't. This is embarrassing.
Inkstock.
Are you gonna have to? I'm curious. Are you gonna have to redraw that, like, if you do like a, I don't know.
This scene doesn't exist. I mean, this scene doesn't exist anymore. If I were to redo this exact scene again, it'd probably be under different context. But it'd be nice. But this specific scenario, I don't know what was the energy explosion, and you see menacing hedgehog, shorter than both of my main characters.
Man.
My bad, that's big.
But yeah, like in terms of like story direction, I think a lot of like I guess the two like 3 anime that I can, at least tonally, that I want to capture would be like, most of these, I should probably preface, are not for kids, so please be mindful. Viewer discretion is advised. But Akira, I just finished watching that. I'm gonna take more inspiration from that, reading the manga for that as well. Akira's great for like this grounded dystopian world. Another one tonally is like Neon Genesis Evangelion, the movie at least. I think the anime is like fun to watch, but the movie does like, it's so really dark and has a very bittersweet ending despite what happens at the end. I won't spoil, but it is a very bittersweet ending if you can swallow that. And then another one of my favorites is Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I just love the cyberpunk world. Most of that gets carried over with like my main characters, where they come from, so that'll be fun to start implementing more and showing like the cybernetic bits. Because yes, Bug and Icon, not entirely human, they're just cyborgs, and most of that in of itself is an inspiration from Kamen Rider. I can go on just like for the little things of like that inspires tone, like the tonal aspect of EXE Jam and the characters of it. But most of it is just like a thriller adventure story, no different than like a shonen manga, but you know, with darker themes that I want to play around with, and hopefully I get to execute. So that'll be fun. Also, I didn't get to say this before because I'm on stream mode. Is he still here? Hi, Demented.
Hi.
Hello.
You know.
Demented.
Thank you for ignoring me for 5 minutes.
Sorry, I was on. I didn't mean to. I was on like I was. Apologies. I had to finish my thought process before I moved on.
We have to lock in
I had to
the
log in.
mind.
My bad. I didn't mean to ignore you. That was not what I wanted to do. I promise.
I was 1 second away from just dipping out.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh goodness, he was just focused on the stream.
I
You're
was
fine.
focused on.
Yes.
Welcome to the stream.
Okay. After that word salad, I guess another inspiration is my friends here. They do help a lot. It's without them, I wouldn't be continuing making this stuff. Oh boy.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
I'm one of them.
Was good.
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
Okay, what other questions we get? Hey, I'm making comics too. You inspired to make Hey, that's very sweet. I'm surprised I get that the silly thing that I don't think is that good yet is inspiring people to make comics again. Comics is a very fun medium for storytelling. More people should do it often. It's not too hard to do, I promise. Everyone could do it. Please. Also, EXE Jam inspires a lot of like fan stuff to happen, so like if you want to make like a fan story relation to that, go right ahead. I'm all for it. I love reading them.
When it comes to comics, the one I'm trying to get time to read about is Ghost in the Shell.
Ooh, I need to watch Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, I'm trying to use that as inspiration for Agent X.
I forgot to introduce who Demented is. Demented is the owner of Agent X. Everyone say hi, Demented. I'm so bad at my job. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I need to reintroduce everyone again. Emerald is my editor. Kenny is my assistant writer. Code is my collaborator. Demented is a collaborator as well, but owner of Agent X.
Yep.
Happy birthday! All right, guys. I know Kamen Rider. Yeah, I know Ball. I love Kamen Rider. I try to wear it on my sleeves.
I was about to say, if you read EXE Jam and you just didn't pick up on it, I feel like, I don't know.
Well,
it's like right there.
to be
You
fair,
guys better read it.
To be
You
fair,
better read it.
Yeah. To be fair, I haven't had. Hopefully, next chapter I get to flaunt my love for Tokusatsu, and just Kamen Rider in general. There will be. Oh no!
Oh no! Like, you know that? Oh my goodness! I actually felt like her aura.
As soon as I saw the name pop up, I was like, oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! I just saw Ucho.
You felt her overwhelming power.
Hey,
Oh,
Doopy!
no.
Hey!
Hey, Doopy!
Hey, Doopy! What about accident
Also, hi,
instinct?
Chip. Hi, Chip.
Hey, Chip.
Hi,
Chip.
Chip. Hello, Chip.
Hello.
Hi, Doopy. Hi, Doopy. Let me in. Oh, no. Should we?
Technically, Doopy is not part of the Jam crew. I don't think we can let Doopy in. I could, but maybe I should. I'm kidding.
So
Sorry, Doopy.
Come on. Well, if like after like in like I don't know how long, let's say about like an hour of answering questions, depending on how many we get, and if they stop coming in, then we'll just like we'll just turn this into like a hangout stream, and then we'll invite Doopy and
Nice.
just like we'll just bullshit around.
Okay.
I still want to keep this on track a little bit.
Yep.
yeah,
A little bit.
of course.
Absolutely.
Unless I run out of water and then I start just drinking full liquor. What? Sorry.
Hey, if you do, I'll join you.
No, we'll do that later. Later.
Don't force my
Later,
hand. I will
later,
get drunk
later.
with you. I will get drunk with you. Don't force my hand.
Not on stream.
If y'all do,
No one's-
I won't. I mean, I don't.
No one's
but, like,
forcing.
yeah.
All right,
I
Doopy,
don't
what's your
have any
question?
alcohol.
I'm seeing chat just go by. What
I
is,
have a question.
what's
Did
your
you have-
question,
What's the
soldier?
question?
I give it to you. What's your question? Give it to me or die.
Oh, I should probably like quickly ask the chat. Does everyone sound okay? Does the audio sound fine? I know we're like minutes into the stream now, but like it'd be very embarrassing if like nothing was like working.
Genuinely half the stream. Oh, by the way, guys, is it okay? Like,
Emerald's a little quiet. Emerald, speak up.
not. I get. Hi.
Y'all are oddly quiet.
Is this
Hi.
better? Is this better? I'm just like,
Is this too close? Is this too close? Is this too close?
Danger close. Danger close.
Bad touch. Bad touch. Stranger danger.
voice check.
Yo.
Emerald is quiet. Could I have
Oh my
Inkstock's hand
goodness.
in marriage? Okay, but is Inkstock able to turn any Sonic power and item into stone? It's just the Chaos Emeralds at the moment. I don't know how many of the actual Sonic game elements I'm gonna actually put into the comic itself. I'm kind of just going off the rule of thumb. If like the IDW comics implemented some game mechanics that make sense, then I'm gonna do the same. Because realistically, if I start adding in like power-ups just randomly, it starts feeling like a game. And not to spoil too much, this isn't like a video game world that they're in. This isn't like a cyberspace scenario that's happening. They are in a physically tangible world. So I don't know how, like, again, I will figure that out later on, how many like video game mechanic elements from the Sonic games I actually want to put in as a physical thing they can interact with. Because it'd be really fun to just give Bug like the fire or electric shield and have him do crazy things, but I don't know how realistic, or well, for one, the timeline doesn't really allow that. I'll explain that if someone asks that. I'll explain a little bit thoroughly. But again, I don't know if like those are like game mechanics, not necessarily things that I don't think was ever like canon to story stuff. Like, I don't even think Sonic ever had, like, these shield abilities, not unless, like, later on it was explained and it was just like, yeah, we could do this shit. The closest we would get to that would be, like, the Wisps. That would be cool. I have no idea if I'm gonna...
The wisps would be cool.
Yeah, I don't know if we can write that in, because we need to lock the planet Wisp to the planet that didn't do it in the first place.
Yeah.
So, bye, who's ever going, I see you. How does choosing the featured EXEs come about? What, like, was it just you wanted to add these characters to the story, or did it just come up mid writing? All right, so characters.
Oh, this is gonna be fun to explain.
Yeah. So cameo EXEs are the one. I don't know if y'all remember that I asked the final time. I'll probably do it the final time +2 again to make this more thorough. But hold on, I have the image to explain what cameo EXEs do. This is so scuffed. Apologies. I'll put it in here. Y'all can read this. But I already have for major story elements, there's already characters in place that gets worked on and gets fleshed out the more we continue on with this project, like Agent X, Exterion, and all this, and smaller and other characters y'all haven't met yet. Like, those are majorly in. Those are gonna be major players into the story that was there from the start. Cameo EXEs, like the ones y'all see, like Zero Fanes, Cheshire, the others you've seen so far, have minor roles. Like, they could just be switched up to any EXEs that I feel like would fit at the time, and that they'll fill up that minor role of being the antagonist or like a mook to fight. I guess as for right now, Zero Fanes and Cheshire are starting to fill up like a significant like secondary character role. In which case, I will probably have to talk to their creators sooner rather than later to figure out how later on they'll get implemented. But no, like, the set in stone characters we have already, like, we would have already discussed that. I would have already had their creators in Discord talking about it as much as possible. I know I've been kind of like dragging my feet into like making sure things get fleshed out more, but my brain works in a very straightforward manner where I want to get one thing done first before I move on to the next. So that's why things start. Is what for me it starts getting and feeling a little dragged down slow. But for cameo stuff, I just pick the ones who would fit the scenario at the time, and I go through that one Twitter thread, seeing all the replies and responses that I get. I probably should have taken notes from code and put them in a Google Doc, but you know, that was then. This is now.
Google Doc or a Google Slides.
To just organize them better. And I choose the ones that were given to me at the time. I know like when I asked for like the final submissions, characters got updated with different looks or different owners. If that's the case, I'll try and do my best to reach out and see if I can still use them, because I know that was just like a long time ago. But for the most part, I think people are fine in the way I've been handling it so far. But if I need to if I have to re-ask and make another major Twitter post about submitting EXEs in the same manner again, I'm up for it, just to make sure things are concise. Because the last thing I want to do is just be disrespectful to creators. That's not what I want to do. So I just, sorry, I had like a burp, but I was trying to hide. But yeah, the last thing I want to do is just be disrespectful to creators, because these are their babies, they're not mine. So, I don't want to be stepping on toes. And if I'm not allowed to, the whole point of like submitting a cameo is that you're fine with them seeing them die, and they will die for real. They're gone. All right, permadeath is active. I want there to be real stakes. So like, when I mean people die, they die. They're gone. Sir X, as an example, he got his brains blown out. I have to remind people that.
Still one of the best ones we had. One of the best deaths, I dare say. Yeah.
He's not coming back. I know he has new owners. He's not coming back. He's dead. I'm sorry. He's gone. That's the whole point. I have to stick by that. That is the whole point of it.
Do we still have the image for it?
I still have the image. Of course I do. I made it. I have to go look for it. Hold on.
Buried beneath bricks.
Hold on. Let me remove some of these images. It's cluttering up my canvas. Yeah, here he is. Sir X. Brains blown out.
Yeah.
That's the most graphic you'll see EXE Jam get, because I'm not opposed to drawing gore or like violent scenarios, but I want it to be impactful so they happen less often. So you'll be seeing a lot of cartoon-esque damage being dealt to characters, but like gore and like more violent scenes will happen for more impactful stuff like this. I hope I know looking at it, it's of its time. I will say, if I were to redraw this again, I'd probably position and compose it a bit differently, but this is what we get. It's very corny, but I love it.
Just out of anyone, it just has to be Agent X that blows his brains out.
He was the only one with the gun at the time. I feel like if it was any other,
he was the only one with an accessible weapon.
Yeah, he was the only one with the gun at the time. If it was any other EXE, it'd probably be like really hands-on, and probably we'd be talking like it's a slasher film. So it'd be worse. I feel like this was the merciful kill in more ways than one. Oh god,
an act of mercy.
It was for me. I don't want to get into it. It was for me, all right. That scene was for me. We had a whole discussion about it in the Discord.
I remember the call too, where you were like asking me, you were like, am I morally correct for this? And I was like, well, you're not really correct, but you're not really incorrect either.
Hello, Fizzy. I see you. I recognize you.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Fizzy.
Fizzy!
Hi.
Hello, Fizzy! My goodness! It's Fizzy!
Oh, hi, Fizzy.
Hi, Fizzy.
I recognize names. I swear. I promise.
Don't recognize names.
I'm not that old.
I know it has been so long. Hi, Fizzy. Hi.
Where have you been?
Oh gosh, yeah. Now now that I think about it, actually, this is the first time I've been out publicly at all in a while. Oh my goodness.
How
Same case for me.
how we're all good. We're all doing great. I'm trying to make sure schedules get. I was a little scared that today wouldn't happen, but I wasn't too afraid to reschedule. It's just, we've been busy, even outside of like EXE related online stuff. We've just been busy.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
I got
We're
locked away
doing
in a
fine.
cellar.
Or I guess I shouldn't speak for everyone. I've been doing fine. I won't speak for everyone, but I hope we're all doing great.
I just gave a thumbs up.
We're tired, bro.
Pass. Just pass.
we're very tired.
We're tired, boss.
Well,
We're tired, boss.
unlike
Very.
these schmucks, I'm doing great. Huh? Yeah.
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 Thank you, Fizzy. Thank you. Always the
Thank you.
always the
Bless
wholesome
Fizzy,
one.
thank you.
Did I miss a question?
When Doobie came in, it was like
It
you
was
know, like that,
it was
that,
straight
uh,
doom.
Actually, let me. You know, it felt like that one that scene where Yuta stepped inside of the academy and it was just like all red and evil.
Just-
But I have to find
Well,
the screen
oh.
so I can like
Oh.
look and see if you missed any questions.
Oh. Emerald.
Is he,
I forgot that this laptop that I'm using is genuine doom and dismay. So if I switch tabs, it will implode on itself like a neutron bomb. So I'm gonna not switch tabs and we're just gonna stay here. We're gonna be real close.
all
I'm
right.
gonna use my phone to do that.
That's great.
Like I in my mind I'm like, oh my goodness, like I'm gonna like switch the tabs and I'm gonna be helpful and see what's going on in the chat, and then like I do so and it implodes and it like a hydron bomb.
That or the Sukuna's present
Oh,
BS
yeah.
from Shibuya.
Yeah.
Just open up Task Manager, then the world resets.
Ooh,
No, yeah, pretty much.
with this weather I summon. Sorry.
With this sacred weather I
With
summon.
the sacred weather. I hate that meme.
Sukuna.
From Fizzy, also amazing work on the thank you, Fizzy. Thank you. I that does mean a lot. Again, I'm still very surprised people say they're inspired by the work that I do. I swear I can do better. I swear, I promise. I try to do better every time I draw.
We all.
We love
I'm starting to
EXE
notice a
Jam.
theme here in chat.
Starting to notice it. Yo,
Throw
what did
him
I
into the
do?
ocean.
What did I do?
Mods, kill Emerald.
I just I like genuinely be killing and then people want me dead.
We should send Emerald on a
Let's take
vacation.
his air fryer.
Take it out.
Amazon vacation. Oh yay, vacation. Oh, how nice.
On company hours? With the company credit card? I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm never getting out of this basement. They're never letting me go.
You're gonna sit here, you're gonna do your job, you're gonna like it.
Oh god.
I'll forever remain in your walls.
No one.
What, that's not that has nothing to do with that actually. That was just an added on threat. You just tacked it on.
No one is leaving. Sorry. Emerald torturing aside, what is everyone's favorite individual part of work on EXE Jam? Well, it's very individualized, and I have to come to them during parts of that. So I handle most of the illustrations and the first rough draft of the writing. And then, speaking of writing, hey Kenny, thank you for fixing up my sloppy writing every time. And then Emerald making sure it stays entertaining. Without these two, it wouldn't be the same. I guarantee you.
There was one misspelling I did find.
Oh yeah, everyone like when it comes to like finalization stuff before I release a chapter,
Yeah.
I submit it to the Patreon server first, and then I also put it in the work server to have people read over it and whatever. And if someone catches a minor spelling mistake, I kill myself. It's just
Yeah, and me and Kenny, we get like lashes every time someone does. So like, if you find someone,
Yeah, just
You
wait
just
until
spell-
after the stream. I'm gonna go get it.
if you find a spelling mistake, please keep it to yourself, or else like it hurts to walk sometimes. Like my back hurts.
You're not getting away from this one.
You're not-
Okay.
Everyone's getting lashes. I'm sorry. All right.
I'm back. What did I miss?
We were asked what was our favorite individual part of the work. What's our favorite part to work on an EXE jam? And I was like, most of it's very individualized, for a reason. So like, whenever I finish doing the rough draft, I send it to you, I have Errol look over it to make sure it's entertaining, and then before finalization, I put it into the work server and in the Patreon server. Find one minor spelling mistake, I lose my mind. You have to understand, I look at like after like once we have like the final draft and I start working on illustrating, paneling, all this other stuff, I look at this project day in and day out all the damn time, and sometimes things just slip through the cracks, or sometimes I'm just like, all right, we'll just it's fine, it's good enough, we'll move on. And I just leave it at that. So whenever like I have other people look over my stuff and they point out like a mistake or whatever, I lose my marbles because they're just like, what do you mean? I looked over this like 5 different times. It's not fun. I think that, yeah, it's just like the perfection. If there's one thing I do want to bring up, is that being a perfectionist on a project like this kind of sucks.
In general, perfectionism sucks.
Especially when I just want
Yeah.
things to be like just good enough. I can't have it be good enough.
It needs to be perfect.
It needs to be perfect, or it needs to look good in my eyes. Otherwise, we scrap the whole thing. We start from zero, which I haven't done yet. Yet it's gonna happen one day. We're gonna
make sure you don't.
There's gonna come a time, right? We're gonna be writing a chapter. We think it's like the most like hot, amazing thing ever we've written. We share it with other people like discreetly, and they tell us it's absolute garbage. It doesn't make sense, and we have to start from zero. And then we see it, we agree with it, and then we have to face the doom and gloom.
The doom and gloom, the actual agony.
I'm waiting for the day where there's an actual EXE jam, the lost chapter fucking theory coming up.
The lost
Yeah,
chapter.
fucking,
Yeah.
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 That fucking MatPat go on about this.
The lost chapter that never existed once ever. I made sure of it. I burned it to the ground. It's lost media permanently. EXE
What
Jam
was
lost
in
media.
this lost chapter?
What was in it? We'll never know. They keep talking around it. I feel like
Every time it gets brought up, like every time it gets brought up, like they just cry. They just keep crying, and it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they're doing this.
Every time we keep bringing up the lost chapter, it changes slightly every time.
It starts becoming like to the point where it's like almost an ARG, like Lightning Leaf level type, like like shit where it just starts like going completely off the wall,
Yeah.
Like finds out where you come to find out like that Inkstock is controlling all of us all along.
That'd be funny. That'd be great.
Actually, Inkstock.
You know the creepypasta Dead Bart, and like they like brought up the lost episode to the creator, and then like bro genuinely like flipping out, like that's how it's that's
no,
exactly how
wasn't it he started crying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's crying like.
It's gonna we're gonna do that bit. Like I'll somehow scrounge up enough. I'm gonna scrounge up enough money. We'll go to like a random convention, the Jam Crew, whatever convention we find ourselves in. Someone asks us about like a lost chapter, and we just start bawling out, like seriously, start crying. Like we ham it up.
I put on my mask and I'm like I can't be here right now.
I can't be here now.
You like have to dramatically set your microphone down and like walk off stage, right? You're like, I can't do this.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Who the hell told you?
Guys, the lost chapter isn't real. Stop asking about it, or else I'm not coming to another convention.
It starts to become like a controversy, right? Like on your Twitter, people start spamming comments like "We want answers," right?
Like, what the fuck was this lost chapter about? Please.
You know the last episode of SpongeBob, but it was just like a walk cycle, and that's literally it.
It's just a panel
the
test.
whole
Like, it's
search is
literally
for
just a
nothing. It's just like
it's a
your
whole
animation
comic.
tests for like some abandoned like pilot or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a fucking like loop animation of just ink stock, just the whole time, just
Hitting the gritty.
That's
Hitting the
it.
gritty.
Yeah.
That's the
Hitting the
last.
gritty.
That's the last damn chapter. That was just a bunch of cheap walk cycles.
No, it's a cover of "Never Gonna Give You Up" from Inkstock's voice actor, and
God.
it's like Inkstock over Rick Astley.
Dude, I guarantee you, if I brought that proposition up, he would most likely do it. I'm not even kidding. This is the kind of joke we would both love to do. We're that chaotic. We do not care.
Dude,
I would
please,
so-
I'm begging you, actually.
I would need to talk to Shay. As like, he's been absent. He's been a little quiet, but I'm gonna bring him out of his shell. I'm gonna bring him out of his shell.
It's okay. I need it.
Fizzy asked what inspired
he do his
the
cell.
design of the two main characters. Well, Bug's design very much inspired by Kamen Rider, very much so. I would have
No, really?
yeah,
What?
Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
The main guy.
The way he said, yeah. Like bro's about to float off of his feet and start hovering towards a fresh pile.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like that SpongeBob. He's ascending.
Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
that's great.
The icon was inspired by who else but like a character very prominent in Fooly Cooly. I keep blanking on his name. Conti. There, yeah, Conti. Conti is the. Hold on, let me bring up his model. Where is he at? Where is he? All right, finish your bit. Go on.
No,
No, go on.
I'm good, I'm good.
Speak your mind. Speaker
This
mode.
No, just a. What was that word you used?
I don't have a. But yeah,
We're all getting fired.
we're all getting fired. It was EXE Jam
I hope you
Cancer.
guys understand that we are currently in public.
This is icon,
Now,
guys.
personally,
It's, I mean, it's at least like at least appearance
dude, that's
wise.
gay. That's really, really gay.
You don't like Fooly Cooly? I do. I love Fooly Cooly.
No, no. You want to know what's better? Asuma. She's a robot from Japan.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
This chat sucks. Alright, Emerald.
This chat sucks.
Alright.
I was waiting for you to notice.
No, I was gonna notice. But yeah, no, if they're just two simple inspirations, of course, the more detail I added, they become their own thing, like as characters do. But, you know, their basic inspiration were from these two things. And then another question. So, is this generally going to stay in Sonic EXE or Sonic Horror, or is the series going to bring in other horror media? Yeah, eventually we'll bring in other horror media as like side plots or B plots, because I've talked about it before. When I said every EXE is in here, I do mean it. That doesn't mean EXEs that have were from other games and whatnot. It's just I have to figure out a way to implement them and their worlds into this. Because like this reality that they're stuck in just kind of sucks. It's amalgamations of like other things. Like it's a horrid place to live in. I guarantee you. I know my comic hasn't presented that yet, but it's just like it's hell on earth. It's not right. It's not supposed to exist. As with most things, you know, if you bring everything in one place, it's not gonna exactly work as intended. But you know, like I do want like to have interactions with like Mario EXE stuffs like MX and all like and the few others that I've seen and want to do. It will eventually happen. It's just not right now in the current arc. I think later on in the second one, when things start getting a little crazier, we'll play around with that idea more where it makes sense. But yeah, eventually we'll get to other characters that I want to explore. It'll be fun to do. Put on some Arby's and Sonic Unleashed Clonoa 2 Frogger OS. Oh my god. Yuppie.
Absolute word. Just words. That was just a bunch of words.
Thank you, Fizzy. Thank you. Ryan Reynolds has been waiting. Thank you, Monopoly.
Why is Tobey Maguire here?
It's Monopoly.
What?
It's Monopoly.
Oh, I know it's Monopoly. I'm just like, why
Well,
is Monopoly's name Tobey Maguire?
I don't
Lemon
know.
Zendaya.
Oh my god.
Arby's is amazing.
Ar-
Absolute liar.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we can have our own opinions.
Okay, as someone who has actually
Kenny?
worked at Arby's, hang on.
Kenny?
Oh.
Hang on. I have actually worked at Arby's. I have worked for an Arby's before. Okay. And yes, Doopy. Yes. I will tell you.
Not
I
the
will tell
inside
yes,
information.
insider information. Chip, shut up. I will tell you. It's not as bad as you think. Okay? It's not that bad.
All right,
There
so
are
EXE Jam is
practices.
canceled.
No, hang on. There are some practices in other fast food chains that I dare argue are worse. I have compared some food like between Arby's and other fast food chains. And you want to know what was the craziest part for me? Burger King was worse than Arby's.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger King
Number 15.
is worse than Arby's.
How many increases?
I actually argue Burger King is worse than Arby's.
I can agree.
I
No,
argue that, like,
no matter what location,
Burger King
every
bathwater.
single time I have eaten at a Burger King, I've gotten sick. Violently ill, even.
Oh my god.
I've never gotten sick eating Arby's. I'm just telling you. Dude. I'm just telling you. My
I feel like if
body
you-
knows, and I'm telling you, Burger King
if
ain't
you've
right.
if you've adapted to radioactive waste, you know, like I would like you wouldn't get sick to eating it too. You know,
No,
like,
wait, here's the
your
thing.
body's
The joke here is that Kenny has never. I have! Several times!
You wouldn't believe it. Arby's has always made me feel sick. I've been to Arby's once. I'm never going again. That's all I need. I needed the one-time experience, and that was it. You know, sometimes
Well, the thing is that it depends on what you get. Like, you know, like for okay, I need to like compile an argument here.
It's literally pick
Okay.
your poison.
No, so like literally, I compared like an art. You are just worthy of
Yeah.
the king.
You are not worthy.
I swear to God.
Maybe
I
because it's
swear to
so
God.
hard.
No, because listen, no, Burger King tastes like fucking sewage. I said it. Every single Burger King burger I have had tastes like actual dog water. It's so nasty. Wendy's is exponentially better than Burger King and Arby's, actually. Wendy's is one of the best ones out there. I dare
I have
argue. I
never-
love Wendy's.
I'm not good.
I have never tried Wendy's.
I've
Wendy's
had it.
is so
I've
good.
had their
If you've
breakfast
ever
stuff
had their
before.
bacon, if you've ever had their bacon jam on their fucking Dave's triple, let me tell you.
I like their
Let me
chocolate
tell you.
coffee, or like the chocolate mocha coffee they have during breakfast. I get there every so often to eat breakfast at Wendy's because it's just right in front of the store I work at. alright.
Oh my god, speaking of shakes, Doopy, you know the shake that Arby's comes out with around, like, I think it's around the holidays? It's like their shake that tastes like snickerdoodles. Have you ever had that one? Yes! Yes! Dude, it's so good! It is the
Bonding
best!
over-
It is so
bonding
good!
over Arby's. Bonding over Arby's has
I
to be
used
like
to
a
get one
different
for
kind of
free when I
trauma
worked
bonding.
at Arby's. I used
Also,
to get a shake for
Fizzy-
free after shift. It was
Fizzy,
awesome.
dap me up on the Jack in the Box recognition. Yes.
Okay, now see, I've actually never had Jack in the Box. Is it really that
I've
good?
also
It's-
never had Jack in the Box.
Listen,
Yeah, good.
It on a pinch, if you just want to eat like their tacos, the tacos are like in a cinch is great. I haven't had like the other foods that they serve, but like I go there for the tacos. When they were doing the mini tacos for like the Sonic movie thing, it was awesome. Like I could have gobbled those up for ages.
Can I say something
Uh,
controversial?
I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something controversial.
I'll
You
kill
can
you.
say it, but don't kill. You can
You
say
might
it,
be
but
right.
he's gonna kill you.
I died.
I really like Chick-fil-A, guys. I'm sorry. I really like Chick-fil-A. I
Chick-fil-A.
think Chick-fil-A is really good. Every
Kenny.
time I've had Chick-fil-A, it
Cancel.
never lets me down. It's so good, dude.
Cancel Kenny. Everybody cancel Kenny.
Can I put my hand on your shoulder real quick?
I look at you.
Don't they just have unseasoned chicken and sauce? Is that like their entire thing?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not unseasoned chicken. Their chicken is great, actually. I mean, okay, not compared to Raising Cane's though. Raising Cane's chicken is phenomenal. Yeah.
I love going to Raising Cane's. I need to go there again.
The first moment I was in Texas, they took me to Raising Cane's. I shit you not. That was the first thing I did when we landed in Texas. Like, Tia's dad looked at me and he was like, "Hey, did you eat anything on the plane?" And I looked at him and I was like, "No." And he was like, "Have you ever had Raising Cane's?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "We're going to Raising Cane's." I was like, "Okay."
It's so good.
Do I trust them for lunch hour? Yeah. Chip, if you haven't tried Chick-fil-A, you should. Just try it once. Try it just once.
It's not Chick-fil-A isn't bad. That's the thing. Like, but
have you had their brownie?
No,
their brownie is so good. It is
you went in my ear.
Like, bro, that's step right. It's a step up.
Brownie.
Like, you see me like start like falling back into like a pile of like Chick-fil-A brownies, you know.
I've never felt someone so deep in my ear talking about.
And it starts playing that song, right? Like the "Why do birds suddenly?" Like it starts like playing that shit as like Chick-fil-A brownies like begin raining down.
Kenny's trying to implant like some sort of like mind-bending parasite to go and try the brownies.
Saying that was like so deep. It turned like my brain. It's like I saw the brownie and I've never seen it before.
The hypnosis is working.
No, it's so good. Like they're okay. Listen, and here is my
brownie.
And here is my argument for why it's so good. Okay, you guys know better than like anyone as fellow exhausted artists. Some food is really good when you're really tired, right? Now that doesn't necessarily devalue the quality of the food, okay? Like that doesn't necessarily mean you're eating something bad and suddenly it's really good just because you're tired, right? But you know, like when you're really tired and you eat really good food, and because you're tired, it's like 20 times better. So you just like metaphorically ascend after the first bite. Now, with this in mind,
we're talking about starving yourself and then eating your first meal at tired.
Okay. We had that is not at all what I meant. We're not condoning starvation here, guys. Okay, PSA. We want to point that out there.
The
Jam Crew does not condone starving yourself for a better eating experience.
Also, I want to say real quick. I know they left a comment ages ago. Everyone say hi to Gab. They were very excited. So my goats.
Hi Gab. Hi Gab.
Hi Gab.
Hi Gab.
Everyone say hi Gab in chat right now.
Hi Gab.
Say hi Gab. Gab.
Gab. I said Gab.
Bye Fizzy.
Bye Fizz.
No.
Bye Fizzy.
No, not Fizzy.
Fizzy, come back.
No. You can blame it all on me.
I like how we're going on a food tangent. I'm just like, guys,
but no, I had a point. Hang on, I got sidetracked. I had a point.
All right.
So
Brownies.
I was in a 3-hour delay for my flight. Okay, 3-hour delay. So I was stuck in Denver Airport, right? Like that big fucking airport in Denver. They're the biggest one there. I was in that airport and we were waiting for our flight, to get out of the layover, right? So like because this massive storm was passing over the airport and a bunch of like the flying zone that we had to like take off into. So basically it was just unsafe conditions, and so we had to wait for the weather to clear. And so in that time I went over and I got Chick-fil-A, and me and Tio, we were really tired. It was like getting to be really late. It was like almost 11 o'clock at night. We were just really exhausted. And I was like, hey, let me get us some Chick-fil-A. So I went over there and I got us the Chick-fil-A, and just on impulse, the brownie sounded so good. I was like, dude, you know what? Let me try a brownie. And normally I'm not one to get sweets from, fast food joints, because normally they're just so overpowering. Like they're just so sugary and they're so sweet and they're so gross. I just can't usually stand them. But I was like, man, I've been waiting and I'm tired and I want a sweet treat, so I've got the damn brownie. And the first bite I took of that brownie, bro, I wasn't in that airport anymore. I was in heaven. I ascended. I was gone amongst the clouds. I sprouted wings as if I had taken a drink of Red Bull, and I was hovering amongst the wisping clouds and the fjords of the sunrise, and I had tears in my eyes, I could see the clouds part and clear, and God's rays shone down onto me.
I'm starting to believe more that Kenny got a brownie from someone in a trench coat.
I did not.
Hold on. And then after I got done finishing the brownie, I woke up in an alleyway.
I might have to try it.
Applesauce.
Sorry, Monopoly's in my DMs showing me something. I'll put it in the VC chat real quick for y'all to look at. I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Patty cake with
No hands.
Got me in this club, make it wait and play.
Okay, so
if I take pictures while you do your dance.
This is supposed to be a I'll put it in the VC chat. This is supposed to be a Chick-fil-A shake. I want y'all looking no mic real quick.
Y'all ever put syrup on your chicken? Oh, absolutely. I've had chicken and waffles before. It's fucking heavenly. Especially
How it came out.
It does not look This is the establishment getting its gassing. Shut the fuck up, Monopoly!
You know what's real crazy about the Monopoly?
I swear to God, Monopoly!
I actually used to work at a Chick-fil-A, and I would make sure that whenever someone like you came in, their drink was special.
All right.
Extra
All right.
Really?
All right.
Really now? You
all right. Let's relax.
Yep, you're absolutely correct.
Let's relax now. All right.
Take a deep breath.
Good
Take
grief.
A deep breath.
Good grief. I like how we derailed the EXE theme to eating food. God, can you tell we're hungry?
We're so far off of the rail, our train went into the river, okay?
Do y'all have Wendy's Pretzels Pub Burger? So good I passed out at my old job. I've never heard of this. This sounds like a mad American concoction.
It probably is.
I would.
It most likely is.
This sounds like oh my god. This concoction sounds like this thing I ate at Sonic once, where it was like a peanut butter cheeseburger.
No! You've had that before?
Yeah, I had it once, and I kind of wanted to eat it again.
Sonic, I was about to mention.
Eat it again? That's crazy.
I was just about to mention, when you talk about your favorite fast food restaurants, I barely get to eat fast food, but when I do, there's a Sonic right there. It's so gas. It's so sex. It's beautiful.
This is no longer EXE Jam or a Jam Q&A. This is now a food Q&A featuring EXE Jam.
It's food reviews, guys.
Mad food reviews.
No, I just want to see our main EXEs just not doing taste tests on food.
I feel like I feel like a lot of people would expect Inkstock to be like, finally some good fucking food, but I want to reiterate, he just looks like that. He's well fed, he's healthy. I promise. He just looks like that. It's
no,
ob-
no, 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 no.
It's
Oh,
ob-
no, 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 no.
Literally
You starved.
chopped
You
cookies
starved
to
him.
find
You
him.
starved him.
He's going
I've
to-
seen it.
He's gonna go up to one of the fucking EXE cameos and what?
he's
I know you starved him.
I know he looks like he's the poster child for
A starving
anorexia.
Victorian child.
Yes, he just looks like that to look disgusting. He just looks chopped. I promise he's fine. Stop telling him to eat
Victorian child. Starved.
Starved.
food. Starved.
Starved.
As an aneurysm.
Just has a Wojak
No.
face. This is
Oh
so
my goodness.
Jack face. It's like,
I
oh,
just, like,
guys,
imagine, like,
starved.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
All of our EXPs in like a car, and like that car is like owned by Inkstock and whatnot, and they're doing like food reviews, and like Exon's like a genuine food snob. And
Bye,
he's,
Chip.
like,
Bye, Chip.
Wow.
I'll see you.
oh bye.
I'll see you
Bye,
in the
Chip.
ether, Chip. We'll see you in
Bye,
Valhalla.
Chip.
See you in Valhalla.
It did
I
like
would-
Inkstock
I'm
is like
gonna-
Inkstock is scarfing down the burger because Snoopy starves Inkstock, and I know
Gap said
it's true.
EXE hot ones when.
I Spy would freaking die to like any form of hot sauce. Like, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. That man would.
Yeah, that's right. His weakness is spices.
Takes one bite, erupts in the fucking flames.
He legit has the worst fucking spice tolerance. Like, I feel like if he were to eat anything from our planet, like if it's for example like a cotton candy, he'd probably think that shit's spicy and then die.
He's white.
Spicy cotton candy.
Dude, he couldn't take a lemon
That's how-
pepper chicken.
Why?
He's white.
It's worse. He's not even white. He's just. I don't know. Like, what is below white?
That is what is thinking.
What is below
What is below white?
What is below white?
I
What
don't-
is below
I don't
white?
We want to stop.
All right, Doopy, relax.
Jamaican. Nah, see, if I Spy was Jamaican, I think he'd be able to handle his food.
That'd be true. He could
Okay,
probably
but
handle.
say Jamaica-
He probably handle salt.
He'd be able to handle
Say
salt.
Jamaican's
He'd be able to
below
handle
white.
spices. The problem is just that I Spy has the worst. Like, oh my gosh, it's terrible. Like, I'm surprised he even made it this far in his own story.
Freeze air dies.
Emerald, what is Exon's spice tolerance? This shows this better be
Bro.
than the wiki.
Exon has a really, really good spice tolerance due to him being being Blasian if he was a person like of color. Boring. He has a really high spice tolerance. He's all, but he also like, it's like he also thinks like a lot of food tastes like shit because he has like such a refined palate. He just
Imagine
he
like.
thinks that so much food just sucks.
He has a privileged palate.
Yeah.
You know what I like to imagine that people who fight I Spy and lose, and then just realize that his weakness is like a fucking lollipop. I bet they just kind of think to themselves, what the fuck? What the fuck? You mean to tell me I could have gotten a lollipop and he would have killed him? I could have gotten like anything, and now they're just embarrassed. They're just fucking embarrassed.
Like a Hubble bubble and just like shoved it down his throat.
Literally. Like, that's all
It's
it
a
takes.
green bean.
It's a green.
What's Inkstock's spice tolerance?
What's Inkstock's spice tolerance? Well, I don't know. I think he could handle wasabi. Maybe. We'll see. I'll figure that out later when I force feed him wasabi and a ghost pepper and some other bullshit.
Genuinely blows up.
I'll just spice tolerance. I'm here to kill him.
No,
I don't want him to tolerate anything. He's gone. He's a menace to society.
not no. You do not kill Inkstock. I need Inkstock. Don't kill him.
Get in line. Doopy's in front of you. This gotta be added to AOE Wiki.
You have to AOE. You have to switch the letters. It's EOA. Pal, bud, or guy.
Hold on. Now I'm just trying to think of this with Agent X's spice tolerance, I don't think he doesn't even have fucking taste buds, so I don't think he even able to taste it.
I thought he didn't have a mouth for the longest time. Just like straight up, just spoke without a mouth.
It's straight
You know
Yeah,
that one episode of Hot Ones with Idris Elba where he's like, "Oh, that's not the bad," and he like starts like dying immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
That would
Is that-
probably be rebooted. That would probably be rebooted.
Yeah.
Where like at first he'd be chill. Like at first he'd be chill. He'd be like, "Oh, this ain't that bad." Like he gets like to the higher levels of the spice, and it's like, "Oh, okay." Like he starts like choking.
He looks like Patrick when he's like when there's no air in Sandy's like Sandy dome.
Oh my god.
What
yes.
is this? Spice doesn't get Exon, like, but like
God,
sour
guys,
voice.
this
Like, I like to think that like
Yeah,
Exon,
this-
like all there is to sour shit is like super low.
Guys, guys, look at them like this one. It's this one. What the fuck? He'd start coughing like an old man too. He'd be like,
That's Knuckles for you, bro. That's our guy Knuckles. Can't tolerate spice.
Did I tell you guys that I made Rebooted older?
You did not tell me this. This is news. Breaking
Tell me
news in the Jam crew.
So yeah, so
Say it.
oh yeah, because I've been working on Rebooted stuff, you know, behind the scenes and like secretly, you know, I wiggle my fingers together. I updated a few details about him, and one of the details that I updated is that in considered human years, because I don't think EXEs are necessarily like technically registered age-wise in a specific way. I think the way EXEs age is definitely different than how like humans age. So I guess it's like kind of, have we ever considered that? Have we ever considered that? The aging
Yes.
rate of EXEs.
That's for y'all to discuss.
Yeah.
I have to remind people
Yeah,
that
never-
Beanstalk is not an EXE. just
well,
just a
no.
freaking
I
nature.
mean, just like
As
in terms of like
per-
characters like of that capacity in general. I guess I should say if we want
Yeah.
to be more ambiguous and broad.
I feel like I feel like for characters like Exton and like Rebooted, because of where they come from and what y'all have told me, I feel like it'd be like being ageless would probably be like appropriate. Like they just seen
Yeah.
and lived a long life.
I mean, definitely so. Definitely so. Yeah.
Exon's ageless. It doesn't, you know, have an age.
But even if so, what do you normally like? Because even if we have a character that's ageless, we definitely have like a set age that we depict them in our mind. Like, what would you say is around Exon's age that you normally depict him as?
99 years old.
Well, he's an old.
Oh,
He's an
he's
old
an old
man.
man.
He's an
He's
old man.
He's an old man.
Reboot is 45,
Um,
a family man.
I can just kind of.
Where did you find that? Where? Huh? Where did I put
Man, I
that?
can't even talk. I can't even talk. Damn it!
You're good.
Yeah, my bad fall. Go ahead.
You
I
get
was
it.
gonna. I was gonna bring up I Spy being able to age. Well, like him and his species are capable of aging. I Spy kind of denies it though.
He denies his
Ow.
age.
He denies his age. Like he legit thinks that he's like. Okay, here's the thing, right? This is like he considering he believes himself to be a god, he still believes that he's in his 20s.
Oh my god.
You
Old
can,
as he-
yeah, he's a fucking loser.
In the most lighthearted way, he peaked in high school. No way.
I'm saying.
Peaked in military school.
Yeah, that is appropriate.
The sort of
Yeah, no, it's just I think like the God Butcher form would, I guess, constitute as him being immortal if he managed it right. But well, we already know how this goes.
Go on, Demented.
Continue.
Alright. I was just gonna say for Agent X, the age I usually just sort of like if I had to make a depiction, I would say late 40s, early 50s, because he's supposed to be one of the older agents that exist in his story.
My goodness, I'm having my characters fight old men. Just old elderly people. This is elderly abuse in my comic. Good grief.
And then you got like I Spy. He's like kind of. I guess he'd be like the exception. I don't fucking know. No, actually, no, because that's the thing. Like the EXEGM version of I Spy is a little bit different, though.
Yeah, he's way older. He's the one who.
Yeah, he's way older. Never mind. No, you are right. It does constitute as elderly abuse.
It is just straight elderly abuse. Them having these people go through. It's actually nuts. Also, quit sneezing, Emerald. Jesus.
Emerald sneezing.
Yo, I'm Brian. It just keeps.
I'm
Oh my-
fine. Oh my lock-in twin. Doopy has mentioned that this. I didn't even know the state of. This is a horrible timing. The state of play is happening. Does anyone even care about the state of play this year? What is being? Oh yeah, right. Because the Sonic thing is happening.
Yeah.
We have a
Oh my goodness, we couldn't have picked a worse time.
We couldn't have picked the worst time.
I keep sneezing. Oh my goodness. I'm scratching my.
Let me check real quick. It's happening in 5 minutes. It's probably why there's not many people tuned in. Right? We could do a watch party if we really wanted to.
Watch the state of play.
We can watch the Jam Crew watches the state of play. This stops being a Q&A. We're just chilling out watching the state of play.
Okay. Does anyone has any questions? Ask. Oh my.
He's sneezing again.
If anyone has any questions, you can ask
Go.
away.
Go ahead. No questions, only vibes. We're just streaming for the vibes. We're gonna lose on 40K.
Let's see. I'll be writing I Spy.
You'll be right in I Spy.
Yeah, I'll be writing I Spy.
I'm in the middle of doing some redesign for Agent Sally.
Hey,
Man.
very nice. Can't wait to see that posted in here.
Speaking
Yeah, I'm gonna
of
post
Sally,
this. Yo.
yeah, no, here. I will put this in no mic. This is what I got so far for the rewrite.
I did see this in the other server.
Yeah.
Ooh, the gradient. This reminds me. This looks like. No one in chat can see this, but it looks like this was posted on Newgrounds. I don't know. It's just the gradient. It looks like it's from its time.
Dang. Yeah, no, I'm just like
I'm better. I'm great
kind
now.
of just redoing like the beginning portion. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
I will ask chat to see if, because I am kind of very
I-
interested in the state of play. I don't know if anyone else wants to watch that.
I
on
do
stream.
see a question though. I
What
do
is-
see a question. Someone Gab asked a question.
What is the inspiration for y'all, for all y'all's respective EXEs? We'll start from what looks like the front to back, so Emerald can start, and then we'll go to Kenny, Code,
What now?
Demented.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was really focusing on not sneezing. Like it was like actually.
Dude, grab a tissue.
I got one. So, main inspiration for like Exon, right? Obviously, Helsing, Alucard. Alucard's in his what's it called? Alucard's character. Aspects of Alucard's character and the way that he views humanity is a big inspiration for Exon, and I guess like general abilities and whatnots. There's like Bill Cipher, and I guess general vibe would be Perfect Cell, and Nazo, because and also Rebooted also inspired Exon. So this is actually really good transition.
I smile so big and I sit on the floor.
It's your time to shine, Kenny. What inspired Rebooted?
Oh my goodness, my note.
You're not gonna believe this, guys. His inspiration was pure spite. You see, as a young child, I fucking despised JC the hyena. I didn't even need a reason. For some reason, he just always had bad vibes with me. I never liked him as a kid. I never liked the story, like the way he did the story. I never liked how he was from whatever I saw online. I just never liked him. Like, if this was before he got called out for any of his stuff, mind you. I just always did not like him as a kid. And so because of that spite I had, I wanted to write my own version of the Sonic.exe story that I thought would be a better iteration of it in my perspective. And over the years, as I continued working on the story, it eventually developed into what is now how everyone knows as Rebooted. I'm still developing and working on him as per se, but that is the primary inspiration when it comes to how he came to be. It overall, with his character design, I was actually thoroughly inspired by Werehog Sonic when I was younger. I'm a big fan of Unleashed. I really do love Sonic Unleashed. I love Werehog Sonic a lot. When I was younger, I was a big fan of a lot of the Sonic games. I also did enjoy the earlier Sonic games. I enjoyed like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Sonic R was also one of my favorites, and so I was a big fan of the Tails doll as well. So it was like I had a lot of different elements really really collaborate together to make Rebooted, which is so fun to explain because a lot of people don't know that a lot of his inspiration is primarily just taken directly from Sonic. It's just he's inspired off of a lot of Sonic elements. I kind of just threw it all together. And then, of course, being a big fan of Sonic.exe, I threw the horror element in there. When it comes to horror influences, obviously general creepypasta stories were his influence. I didn't really have a set influence from that sort of portion, but he also has some inspiration from Jason Voorhees via his kill techniques physically. So like his physical killing techniques are definitely inspired off of Jason, slasher films and whatnot. But then, of course, when it comes to the psychological elements, I have big inspiration from horror films, such as Nope, Hereditary, Us, Jordan Peele, phenomenal director. I just a lot. I just got a lot of like little elements of everything I really like here and there, and then I kind of just threw it together, and then lo and behold, Rebooted. Which also is another phenomenal segue into someone that also likes to take elements of everybody else and implement it into himself. Code.
What?
What inspired
I Spy?
What inspired I Spy?
What inspired?
What
What
inspired
with
I
these
Spy?
fucking transitions.
Okay. The things that inspired I Spy was like several pieces of media. So I'm gonna rapid fire them. Worm by Wildbow. It's actually called. It's free to read on this website called parahumans.net. Another piece, some movies that I've watched for I Spy is Apocalypse Now. Let's see, The Heart of Darkness, Spec Ops: The Line. Let's see, what else?
Did not expect to hear Spec Ops: The Line.
Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman, and let's see, there's some other ones. Obviously the superhero genre, so obviously things like Marvel and DC, but mostly Worm in terms of its world building. Like, oh man, like I think it's a really good story even by itself. I think you guys should read it. I will warn you guys that it's kind of aged a bit, but the concepts that it brings to the table are really, really good. Let's see, what are some other stuff I've watched? I've also watched a lot of video essays, mostly on video essays on anti-war and most importantly, Grave of the Fireflies. Grave of the Fireflies is also another bit of inspiration for I Spy. So, as you can see, the picture I'm painting is really, really dark.
It's a very grim dark.
Yeah, especially for this. The thing I also I guess like another crazy inspiration that I guess I'm gonna implement. This is gonna sound insane, but fucking Dandy's World.
Dandy's World?
Okay, so hear me out, right? So I remember the first. So I was when I was playing Dandy's, I was on Dial's floor, right? And I remember I had to do 25 machines, right? And my heart was freaking like beating really hard against my chest, like. And the thing is, I beat it solo. It's just the problem is that I died before I can get to the elevator, and I crashed the hell out. But also, I was like, the fear that I felt, was the fear that I felt was the idea that I was kind of alone in that situation, and that I was up against a giant monster that's practically unkillable, and that the only thing I could do was just run. So yeah, I guess I kind of want to implement that in I Spy, that feeling I felt, that fear. Even the fucking electrical blackouts was like something that got me to like was like what got me to be like, oh, so this is what this fear thing is all about. Okay, I get it. Cuz like when you're writing a horror story, right? The thing you the thing I've noticed is that like you want to write the thing you're afraid of, right? For me it was, you know, the fact that I was in the dark, it was the fact that like I was alone, I was like I was up against pretty insurmountable odds. You know, stuff like that, right? If you understand the very fear that you're writing, then I think you can make a pretty effective horror story, if that makes sense. I think that was the case when Silent Hill was being developed, because I think it was the director? Yeah, because the director was like, yeah, no, I'm scared of this, so I'm just gonna write this into the game, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, those are my inspirations for I Spy. Just a lot of video games, a lot of movies. I've read some fanfics on the side, but otherwise, yeah, no, it's pretty grim. It's really, really grim, for I Spy. So, I hope when it's released, you'll be able to be like, wow, this is actually a really good story. Like, I want it, to, the thing is that, to me, I Spy, like, should feel like a love letter to the EXE community. It's like a love letter to Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic.exe. And I hope that, like, when, I guess in a few years or months or weeks or whatever the fuck, when people read it, they'll be like, yeah, I can see it. I could see what he was cooking. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm certain that that's gonna be the case. I'm always looking forward to see what the final result for I Spy is gonna look like, and I'm also excited to hear what inspired Agent X. So, Demented, if you want to take that spotlight.
All right, sure. Okay, so Agent X, I will admit, was originally sort of a slight irritation to the EXE community. I was in a sort of dark spot at the time where the community ended up just, you know, kind of putting me off into a different direction. So I took a break from doing anything Sonic related. At some point, I did come back and I wanted to try to make a new EXE. And I went with a different direction instead of trying to make something scary. I sort of ended up going with the idea of just, what if there was an EXE that hunted other EXEs? So I ended up just going around with trying to find ideas, and one of the main inspirations actually would be the SCP Foundation. I have a huge interest in SCPs and just anomaly hunting and all of that. and I took a bit of inspiration of the whole agent thing from Agent Smith and Agents from the Matrix, because I'm a big Matrix fan. And another bit of media that did inspire me, I don't know how many people remember this. There was this old show I used to watch called Generator Rex, which had to do with hunting these creatures or mutations because of some sort of virus that got out that infected random people. So, because of the whole capture and containment thing, that's where the idea of the agency and Agent X sort of came up from. As for the design choice and color scheme, originally the idea for the colors was I was making Agent X imitate the colors of Sega's logo to sort of blend in, but also kind of look like a sort of invert of Sonic. But he's not an EXE anymore ever since I started expanding on his story. And I am continuing to further update his story with some other extra elements according to just his origin as well as his creator, who I've already shared with the EXE Jam team. They already are aware of their existence.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep, so that's what I'm still currently working on, and I am hoping to eventually make that public so people get a better idea of who Agent X is. And I will admit, I was very close to shutting down the whole idea of Agent X up until Snoop approached me about the EXE Jam and asked if I wanted to include Agent X into the story. After that, I rolled along with it and saw the great work that Snoop, Kenny, and Emerald were doing with the project, and because of that, that inspired me to continue to work on Agent X further. So that's what happened.
Hell yeah. It's always great to hear what inspired each characters, and I did catch the Generator Rex thing. I haven't watched it, but it was airing around the time I was still watching like Ben 10 and whatnot. I didn't get to watch it, but it's insane pool.
Hell yeah.
Is it bad to say that when I was rereading EXE Jam, it almost felt a little like calling games from JJK?
Ooh.
It's not bad because I love JJK anyway.
Are you still sneezing?
No. I'm actually just kind of like anticipating it now because I'm scared.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Also, I don't think that's bad. I might be a little oblivious to what this is. I don't know what
Jujutsu Kaisen, you should watch it.
Oh, okay. But that was mentioning like calling games. Wait, is that an arc?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an arc.
Okay. All right. Jesus, I'm sorry. I have not been in the recent season of stuff lately.
It's alright. But you know what you should watch, Snoopy? You should watch Hellsing. Oh my goodness. Everybody should watch Hellsing. Everybody in the chat watch Hellsing.
I thought that you were gonna say VeggieTales, and I was so prepared for it too.
Oh, you said it!
We're gonna start
I
watching.
fucking love VeggieTales.
This is not a joke. I really wish it was, but he's really into VeggieTales.
No, don't
not
wish
it.
it was a joke.
Oh,
Let bro
God,
have
it's gas.
whimsy. Are you kidding me? Yeah,
No.
VeggieTales is gas.
No.
It's
What?
so
No.
Larry Boy is one of
I
the
can
best
only-
superheroes of our generation. You just won't
That's
understand it.
goat!
Hit me up,
Goat.
Emerald. Dab me up,
Yeah,
Emerald. You already
yeah.
know. You already know.
Oh my goodness.
I did watch the Ben 10 and Generator X collaboration. That I did watch.
Fucking love that collaboration. Oh
I
my
only watched it for the
God.
Ben 10 bit as a kid. I'm sorry. I had no idea what a Gen X was or like Generator X thing was. I just saw Ben 10. I was like, yeah.
When is Larry Boy coming to EXE Jam?
I don't know. When is he? Emerald?
Good question.
Oh my! No, listen, right? Okay, I know this is stupid, but if I ever had an opportunity to get bars in EXE Jam, he's making a Larry Boy reference. You just you can't stop me at that point because it's already there. The setup is
Fucking
there.
mac and cheese.
Oh my god, fuck it. I'm like working on something, but I'm gonna like literally give up on working on it right now because I genuinely just need to draw Rebooted now. I have to. It's like consuming me. It's like a brain worm.
Yeah.
Make a Larry Boy EXE. A Larry Boy inspired EXE. I already have a Larry Boy inspired character in EOA, but it's so you just have to wait.
At some point, I still want to go back to working on that EXE concept I made that's just made to be a cringe deviant art fucking creator.
They'll be swelling, hilarious to see. Also, while we're all talking, doing all this stuff, I have the state of play just minimized, muted, just sitting here. I'm just watching each of the games being talked about. We passed we passed Resident Evil 9.
Oh, Requiem?
Yeah, Requiem. I just saw the trailer for it.
Oh, nice.
It was 2 games being pragmatic from Capcom and then Resident Evil. People are expecting the Sonic game drop, and if it does happen, I'll try to immediately pull it up, and we'll sit here and watch it.
Sonic game drop? Wait, hold on. With new models? Huh? How about it, guys?
With new on everyone's soul, we're getting new models for a possible Sonic
on everyone's soul in call and chat right now. Everyone's soul.
Everyone in chat and call. Oh. If we don't get new models, we're cooked.
Uh-oh.
Don't you want new models, Code?
I need new models. These models are so
yes. Not gonna lie, I need new models and I need a new art direction going forward.
I'm tired of living in 2012 or 2008. How long have we had these models for?
Years. I'm genuinely
the Forces models.
No. You know what I'm curious about? I'm really curious as to how far they could push this.
Just keep.
They're gonna drag these models until we die.
Imagine it's the year 2099. Technology has fucking advanced, and I don't know, I Spy and EXE Jam are done, and we're just sitting there, and I'm a cyborg, and I look onto the internet, and that same 2012 Sonic model is still there. Just imagine that.
It's like the still face of that one render of Sonic, where he's got his finger up and he's staring at you, that deadpan smile.
Exactly.
Staring at you.
They haven't even changed it, they haven't even done anything. Yeah, sure, there's new renders, but it's only new renders of that specific model.
It's genuinely it's so insane because I genuinely think that we're gonna have these models until Sega goes under or something. We're never not getting these models. It's over.
At some point, eventually they're gonna have to redo them. It's just a matter of when.
It's just a matter of time.
I'm gonna be on my rocking chair. I'm gonna be on my rocking chair and I'm gonna call Snoopierkid. Remember EXE Jam? Yeah.
No, do you guys not even understand that is very possibly a high reality for us at this point? If we know each other long enough, to the point where it's we're still in contact, we are gonna be those old motherfuckers. Hey, remember those EXEs we had back in the day?
You know those bloody rodents we used to care too much about?
Hey, yeah, you remember this? Yeah, you guys remember I Spy? Yeah, that shit was awesome.
Yeah, the only one that isn't abhorrently old is Cody, who grows like a cyborg.
No, it's the member berries.
You remember EXE Jam? Oh yeah, I remember.
Y'all remember the freaking EXE collages?
I do.
Code Trilogy Drew?
Yeah. The Code Trilogy Drew.
Let me go.
You did one for 2025, right?
Let me think.
Or
about
was
it.
your last one in 2024?
Yeah,
That
I
was
think it's either
23.
or. I think it was
That is
2024.
2024.
Gonna be
Yeah,
the
definitely.
grandpa
Yeah.
versions of the Clarence characters.
I was gonna say like what?
That's like
How?
hectic,
Oh, I was gonna say how old is the first one because you could do an anniversary redraw.
I mean, I guess.
Almost all
like,
of those EXEs in the first one are genuinely like.
They
Well,
are
I
even,
mean,
like,
obviously not with the original ones. You know what I mean? I mean, as in
Like-
Yeah.
callback,
Oh.
but with new ones.
they have like, man, those EXEs have like aged.
Ugh,
Jeez.
Yeah. God, I remember there was also a collage I was doing at one point, but I never finished. I ended up canceling.
Man, yeah, no, like that's the thing about these EXE collages. You're like, yeah, you gotta get like a whole spreadsheet of them. That's what I had to do.
I remember
Yeah.
the spreadsheet.
You gotta get like a whole
remember it.
spreadsheet, and then you gotta remember like, okay,
Yeah.
this EXE goes to this creator. The creator wants, I don't know, Jim X to like do a backflip in a 90-degree angle for some reason.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah. Snoop, check the no mic chat. I posted the unfinished one I was doing.
Oh, yeah, I see this. God, I see some dated designs in here.
A lot of data designs. Yeah.
Man, can we talk about the zine? Did we talk about that publicly before, Code?
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah, the zine. That was for one of the other EXE collages I was working on.
That
and
was
then I
like-
was like,
That was more of like a bigger like event thing than what you settled on
Yeah.
later.
yeah, exactly. I was like, I think it was also like the first time I wanted to do something like that, and I was kind of just stumbling, kind of really badly. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm kind of realizing in hindsight, like, damn, I think my past self should have just like, even if it had taken a while, I should have just like trusted like my teammates instead of just going like, well, fuck it, I'm doing it myself again. You know?
Hey,
It's like I really like. I don't know. Like I really wanted that like collage to be like, okay, this is gonna be the collage that gets all of the EXE community to finally work together.
Yeah, they didn't do that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that didn't even happen.
You know, it's wishful
Like
thinking.
I still, I think on my PC that's literally dead. I have so many spots where I circled in and I was like, okay, this is gonna be yada yada yada, and I filled in. I put in so much work, and then half of it was empty because no one.
Yeah,
did anything.
no, like there was
Obviously.
still like the thing is that in my head the collage was like not even like in my head there should have been like so many EXEs filling the background, and instead they're all just at tables. I mean that's cool and all, but like I kind of wish that they were like, because I made the background big enough that you can just like copy and paste, like you can copy and paste them into like the ground or something, and then set up stalls and do all these other things. But that didn't happen.
And then
I
when I
think
drew
because, like,
bars,
yeah, my background skills kind of needed some work, so I guess like kind of like, yeah, I can kind of see why the audience was like, man, what the fuck are we looking like? Let's just put them at the tables.
Split up the tables. I don't. I feel it was like when during the zine when it was happening, I was having fun with it. It was like it felt nice to be part of like a little group project, even if it didn't come through in the end. It was still a fun time. Like I still have like the unfinished sketch that I had of like what was gonna be, I think, a page. I don't know how that was gonna look like.
I wish I could have been more a part of those projects, admittedly. Looking back at a lot of stuff that I hesitated to be a part of, or that I purposefully like stepped back from. Oh, there's Rebooted and Amber's back there.
that's so cool.
Oh, there's Rebooted and Amber's back there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I really-
I melt in a puddle.
Yeah,
My
like-
babies, my Shaylas.
Yeah, no, like, oh man, holy shit, they're Zen.
yeah.
Oh, it makes me so happy. See,
Yo.
dude, I miss it so much. I really do. I really do. I miss doing this stuff with you guys.
This was the speed duo was just there, and then I had some
Like,
other.
Yeah, no, like,
Oh, I Fizzy should have been here. I had their character. Red X was here.
Oh,
And that is Dator's updated design. Oh my god! How recent is this?
How
How
long ago?
recent is this?
how long
That's
ago
gotta
did-
be his updated design.
It was at the time. When? I need to
I
look at the time.
updated it in like 2024, like early 2024. I updated his
So
design.
this was the last time this was created. February 16, 2024. But I think we were working on it. Like, the zine collab was like, correct me if I'm wrong, Code. Y'all were doing that months earlier, like even towards the end of 2023.
Yeah, no, I still think an EXE zine is actually a really cool idea, though. I just
It
wish
is.
that, yeah, no, it just needs to be like, I don't know. I just don't think it should be led by me, though, if that makes sense.
Which I feel like they have a bit more coordination. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
needed more
honestly,
coordination.
well, the thing is that, and I've considered this before, like with how mellowed out I've been seeing some of the EXE scene getting as of late, like if we disregard, you know, a lot of the stuff that's not necessarily EXE like exclusive, I'm talking like even, you know, disregarding other platforms, like even considering like FNF being another platform, like a video game platform, and like Roblox being a video game platform, like I'm talking EXE specifically, isolating that topic, that concept, and keeping it to the elements that it was originally, you know, derived from when it comes to the stories and like the artwork and the characters. If we were able to comprise something like that together in a diligent manner and, you know, efficient manner, I feel like projects like this could become more fortuitous. I feel like we would be able to achieve more things like this. Like, God forbid if we opened up, like, say a Discord server, right? And like it was like like a community, like an EXE community Discord server that's not like that's not connected to another platform. Like, it is just literally a place for people to come together, not cause problems, show their stuff, write stories, create projects, but ultimately like making sure that it is a, you know, inclusive space as well. And dare I say, this might be controversial, right? I had to like say that correctly. This might be controversial, but I also personally think as well that there should be a very distinct difference between the older EXE audience and the younger EXE audience. I genuinely
EXE segregation, let's go!
I'm being so serious. I genuinely think the kiddos should have their space and the older audience should have theirs, because it has gotten to a point where intermingling is just too problematic and people are just problematic. Their problems, which sucks because I know that it isolates some people and we don't want that, but like in my opinion, I think that's just the safer option, and considerably so. A lot of EXE related content is very maturely rated. It has a lot of mature stuff in it that I like. Me fucking too, bro.
I'm saying
that I feel like is just not treated with enough respect. We've already had enough close calls as is in the past where like people have tried to create EXE stories based off of certain events and then they handle the material very incorrectly
Or
you know?
disrespectfully.
I'm not gonna
I get
say
the
any
idea.
examples, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where again, it wouldn't necessarily be a sense of where it's like, oh yeah, if you're a kid you can't come in here, but no, it's rather like, hey, you know, let's just make sure it's handled properly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just all I would really hope.
we agree.
We agree.
Also, we're about to hit the 3-hour marker in the call, but like almost what? How long have we been streaming now on YouTube?
Technically, it should be close to 2 hours if I'm looking at OBS right.
So do we want to go ahead and call it? Because I did genuinely want to talk to you guys outside of stream as well, because I do like the conversation we're having as well.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
sure.
if there's
It does feel nice talking to you guys again.
Man, that recording of me just going like, yes, EXE segregation.
It's gonna get clipped.
Oh yeah, that's
Like,
It's gonna go
That's
viral.
absolutely
It's gonna go
true.
viral, actually.
It's gonna get
It's either gonna get
Taken out of
viral or it's
context.
just that is so getting out of context.
That's like pivotal to the
But
entire
hey, if people know the
sphere.
context of I Spy, then it actually doesn't make that. It doesn't actually
It's not
sound
too
that far
much-
off.
It's not too crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not too crazy. If you know I Spy, it's not crazy.
Yeah, no, if you know the lore, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Go look at code
I'm
stuff,
saying.
please, for the love of God. Just support.
Please
this
look
man.
at code stuff. And
Please
also,
look at code
please,
stuff.
please read.
You should also support Kenny, Emerald, and Snoopy and Demented.
Actually, hold off on me. I still got my shit. Like I'm still doing stuff in the
Look at you.
background. Hang on.
Looks
Hang
at
on.
you.
Hold off on me. Hold off on me.
I'm
I'm
not
hiding
gonna
on
lie,
purpose.
Looks at you. Looks at you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Looks at you.
I smile
looks at
so
you.
big.
Stares.
I smile
stares,
so big.
Stares.
Hi,
Stares.
Karen.
Stares.
Hi, Karen.
Eye turns massive and turns into lasers.
Oh, hey, that's better than the nipple lasers. I'll take that one.
I still think we should implement like laser shark nipples.
I
into
feel
the
like
action.
with that, if anyone else has any last minute questions, I think we start closing it off here. For anyone else who are still listening to this, I know most people have probably switched off to watch the state of play. I'm probably going to do the exact same thing, anticipating to watch to see if the Sonic game drops. But if no one else has any questions, we'll be wrapping it up here. I'll give it like another 5 minutes. We're still here. All right, Doopy. Thank you. Let me in.
Let me think about that.
Stupid.
Think about it.
No.
Let me think on that one.
Let me think of that one.
Let me think
on that one.
Maybe off.
Let me think about it.
I'm trying to draw Rebooted right now, and dude, guys, it's been so long. I'm actually like crumbling. Help
For
me.
literally what I do when I draw Rebooted, all I do is just like I imagine him as just like a bigger werehog.
I mean, that's the entire point. Like with his whole redesign now, that's like the entire point. He's just like a human-sized werehog pretty much at that point. But he's also slimmed up to be still semi-humanoid, but he's got like the werehog features. Like he's also fluffier too, because the werehog's really fluffy.
I still really want to try drawing Rebooted because I want to get better with the muscle anatomy I'm trying to do.
Well, he's not as muscular anymore. I need to preface that. He's not as muscular anymore. I toned it down because I finally learned body anatomy. He's just built, if anything. He's just built.
If you get it,
he's just more like cartoon muscular.
Well, he's not really. Again, he's not necessarily. I don't want him to necessarily be seen as muscular anymore. It's just built.
Right.
He's just strong looking, pretty much. That's all I intend.
Kenny, if you get a chance, can you send me any current reference that you have for Rebooted or whatever you're using right now as reference?
The thing is, his current reference is a little outdated, and I've been meaning to make his new one. I just haven't worked on EXE content in a hot minute.
Okay.
Preach, brother.
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk to you then if I try drawing Rebooted. I could just ask you for your feedback.
Yeah, of course. I mean, all I have is just like recent sketches I've done of him as of late.
Is there anything you can share or like a teaser for EXE Jam you got before you close out? Not anything prepared. Not really. I didn't have anything like a teaser prepared. I can tell you that I could finally I've been building up to like a skirmish between the existing characters already. So chapter 6 is dedicated to a lot of fights happening, and hopefully it will continue on to the next one, and then we can move on to that. There's a reason why I have the subtitle for chapter 6 be Jam Session. It's gonna be a little crazy. I hope I can pull it off, because this is the first time in comic form that I can like make and illustrate fight scenes and have it be both visually pleasing and readable at the same time. So we'll see how that goes. There's gonna be a big skirmish for chapter 6. Yiggy.
I raise my hand. I have a question that I'll be able to ask you that you will be able to disclose information for those in the audience of.
What's up?
Do we have any more mini chapters planned?
Of course, none have been officially canned, and I plan on to expand. For anyone listening, y'all can clip this. Y'all could do this. I want the mini chapters to be an opportunity for smaller artists, creators, and whatever have you to be officially part of EXE Jam canon, and I can dedicate smaller stories to them that take place in the EXE Jam world. I want that to be the case. I could of course write up and make mini chapters like what I did for Inkstock meeting Exen, that all of that is gonna be great. I'll probably make a bigger post about it later on, but I do want mini chapters for EXE Jam similar to what y'all have seen with Exit and Inkstock's appearance, to be an opportunity for smaller creators to get their shot in the limelight. Whether they want to illustrate an entire chapter themselves, I'll let them go. Well, like we can always talk about the specifics for writing. Yes. I have one.
I smile. Hi,
Yes.
sorry.
Like I said, the ones we have planned haven't been officially canned. Anything is just time constraints and whatnot. We're all busy people. I'll never, unless like we just can't do anything that we have planned. Then that's a different case. But yes, mini chapters. I wanted it to be an opportunity. Whether you just want to write and want me to illustrate it, we can do that. Or if you want to write and illustrate, they're going to be small chapters to 5 pages. So you can always 5 to 10 pages. Have it a one shot. Be a part of the universe. Have your characters interact with the world and existing in it. It can take place in any part of it. It's a fun time to have people say that they got to work on EXE Jam, or like their characters, and this is what they're doing in EXE Jam. It's going to be great. I'll expand upon that a little bit more later on, hopefully, once I get a better idea how I want to organize such a thing, because it'll be complicated to organize, but if I can get that going, that'd be great. And yes, to emphasize it, to make it more apparent, I don't take free labor at all. I make this very point to people that I work with, whether they help me with the assisted writing and editing. If we do this collaboration work, you will be paid for your time and effort. I promise that. It's whether it comes out of my pocket or the savings that we have available thanks to Patreon members. Shoutouts to Patreon members. I love you guys so much. Y'all make this a little bit easier for me. It's great. I can dedicate the money that we save up to pay for people's time and work and effort. It's great.
That's a lie. He keeps us in the basement.
Shut up.
He doesn't feed us.
I
He
said
doesn't
shut
give us food or water.
Hey, shut up.
We've been down here for months.
Shut up.
That's my gimmick.
But yeah, hopefully I get to elaborate that later on.
We just got like a verbal lashing, and then he just goes right back to it. So
I gotta fit into my CEO founder's role. I gotta be the boss. I'm dead in the eyes for a reason. All right, there's nothing you can say or do to me that change my mind. I'm very stern.
Okay,
/J.
lobotomizes you.
/J.
Start changing your mind now.
/J. But yeah, if there's no other questions left to answer, I'm going to say that we're officially done here. I suppose. Anyone else got any questions?
Nah.
Yeah. So can we legally infest the ocean with laser shark nipples?
The Emerald Guy 17 channel.
Can we legally do that? I have a plan. But the
Oh yeah,
sabotage
for
me.
legal reasons, just so you know, I was never here. Shh.
I believe you.
I was never here.
Who was that guy?
The haters will sabotage me if they know of my plans. Listen,
The haters.
I have to preface this.
The haters
They
will
will sabotage my
me.
plans if they know about it.
The haters will sabotage me. All right, I think with that we'll close it out. Thank you for anyone else who's still listening, who's still watching. This will be on the past live stream playlist on my channel to rewatch. It's not going to be on the front page, so if you want to rewatch this, there's a playlist for it. If y'all want to sit through the 2 hours of us yapping, intermittently talking about EXE stuff and or food, whatever happened. Anyway, I'm gonna
fucking hungry.
everyone say bye. Bye everyone. I'm gonna go watch the same.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna last them to the wall.
Fish.